Hello. Welcome to my live sale. I'm doing video sales this week because I've had a lot of requests for recaps on the last couple of sales, which I just haven't had time to get to. I apologize. But there were. So this video is kind of a recap, and all of them will kind of be, I'm going to work from the last sale forward, and I'm going to throw in new items if I can, where I can. There may also be some de-stash out of my file cabinet because it's full again, and I'm crazy in going through dyeing paper for right now and for coming up in the fall. We have the Goth Rainbow, which I'm still working through. I'm almost done with the Frankie, the lime green and the purple double dip. I'm like that far away from being done with it, so I should be able to show it in the next couple days. Some of it ironed. You can see I've been working with the purple. My fingers are purple. But this is a live. No, it's not a. It's a video sale. It's going to be probably 5 videos. We're starting today on Thursday, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So maybe 4 days. I'd like to start billing on Monday and have them in the mail Tuesday, Wednesday, depending on how quickly you guys pay. So it looks like I'm going to try and do 4 or 5 videos. So you may see 2 videos on either Saturday or Sunday this weekend. But we're going to start with a new item. These are pretty much the same. So I'm going to show you one. This is a 44-piece super grunchy mixed paper and ephemera pack. This is, I've been saving up all of the grungiest stuff. So they're very similar, but not 100% the same, obviously, because, stuff, no two things. So this one has a piece of like cardstock paper. This one doesn't. It has, I think, oh, it does. It has one cardstock. But here, where you can see this envelope is a little, this flat sack. I think it's for silverware, if I remember correctly. This one is skinnier. So they're similar, but not exactly the same. There are 2 of these, and it is 44 pieces. So what you're getting are these. There are approximately 5. There may be a little bit more, a little bit less. So there may be 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 in this one. There could be 5 in the other one. So there, some of the items may be one off in terms of how many there are, but in both packs there are 44 pieces. So there are 4 3x5 index cards with the markings from the rack on them. Let's see. I should probably, that should be fine like that. There are some mini receipt papers here. There are 4 of those. There is, I think there's a window envelope in both of these. And this is, these are like a medium to dark color. Look at the dark on the edges here. So some of the items are grungier than others. I don't think that this envelope is in the other pack. I think there's a different kind of envelope in there. But look at the patterning on that. Pretty good. And then there are 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. And these have some blue. You can see it especially in this one. Some blue cross-contamination. And that's because there was something blue in this particular dye vat that rested up against these papers. So these are a little bit lighter on the back side. A nice medium. This one's a little bit darker. So those are receipt papers as well. I'm trying to turn them over as we go. There's 1 flat sack in this one. You can see the dry rack marks on there. And then it's pretty grungy on this side. Stripy paper here. Oh, this one has 2 of the little bags and 1 of the big bags. I think there are 2, but there's not a big one to me. I only had 1 of these super grungy, so there's that. There is 1 square, dark, rectangular doily, square doily. There's one fold over card here. And then this is where it gets really grungy. So this is one of those large ledger papers. So you can see it's pretty grungy. And there's some similar stuff in the other one. So we've got, like you can see here, typically one side is grungier than the other with these. Got a little bit more here. Here we've got some 24-pound paper. There. That's pretty grungy. This is a little bit wrinkly. I think this is typing paper. As you can see, it's got some grunge to it. It looks really light here, but you trust me, it's not super dark grungy, but it's grungy for a typewriter paper. Here we've got some polka dot one here. This one is grungy, 24-pound with it could be blue or green. It's hard to tell, but it's a darker color for the coffee dye here. There's some little tiny stippling and stuff right here that's really neat. Then this one's grungy from the rack. Some muffin paper, and it's grungier on the other side. This is a piece of cardstock here, and here as well is cardstock. Another piece of the polka dotty paper. We've got I'm not sure what that is. I think it might just be 20-pound paper because it's fairly light, but it's and then this is again the typing paper, some lined paper, and then we've got some music sheet paper in here that's pretty grungy. This has a little bit of orange on it. I think there was something orange in the dye vat that this was dyed in. Again, there's 4 in this one, and I think that there are 3 or 4 in the other one. There may be some single sheets in the other pack. I just did a round robin, so there was no, this one's pretty grungy. No rhyme or reason behind the distribution. It just was, it went around in a circle for some of this. It doesn't really matter. Getting it put back away. Okay. But yeah, so that's 44 pieces. This is item number 1. 44 pieces. Super grungy mixed paper and ephemera pack. Let's get the lines going the right way here. And it is going to be $8 for the pack. And I think the rest of this, well, we don't want any of it to be upside down. And the index cards. There we go. All right. And let's slide that back in the back. So if you're interested in this item, or any of the items, what you do is you send me an email. My email is in the description box, and in a second I'll type it over on the side as well for you. You email me. Please don't do it in the comments box. It's easiest to keep track of it if it all comes in the email for the timestamps, and I don't have to check 3 different places and check who went first and make sure I catch everybody. So my preferred contact for the live sales. So let me put this way like this. And then here's the second pack, which is very similar. You can see the music in the back. 44 pieces of each. Let me type in my email over here so if you don't want to go down to the box. Making sure I get all that. I gotta pull out my second keyboard because the H doesn't work. Shadow at Grunchy.com. just double checking the email address. So that is the email address where you can send your requests. If you've never ordered from me before, included in your email are the items you want with the item, the lot number. This is item number 1, lot number 1, with the item number, a brief description. So 44 piece grungy mix pack. Because sometimes I say things wrong. So that way I can be sure, and you can be sure that you're getting the right item reserved for you. At the end of each day, I will send you an email with a subtotal. That way you know how much you spent. If you're on a budget, that way you don't go over your budget, and you have some idea. So this is if this is your first time ordering, included with those items with what you want to order, I need your real name, your Facebook or your YouTube name, your shipping address with zip code, and the PayPal address that you use to receipt, because I do invoice through PayPal. If you don't do PayPal right now, the only other option I have is Zelle. You can Zelle it to me, and I can give you that information if you need to. So one last time, this is item number 1, 44 piece grungy mixed coffee and tea pack. There are 2 of these available, and they are $8 each. And then I'm going to skip to the last item because I meant to do these one after the other, and I didn't, like a silly girl. So let me slide that back in there. This is left over from the last sale, and it is item number, second to the last item, maybe. Let's see. It's the 14th. So item number 14. This is a 45 piece tea and coffee dyed mixed grab bag. There might be a grungy piece or 2 in here. So there's this envelope with these little bitty items in it. Some list stuff from pull-aparts out of, I'm not sure if they came by themselves or if they're actually cut-aparts, you know. A coin envelope, a couple of tickets, a glassine bag, 2, looks like 4 index cards, a page from a book that, you know, there were a bunch of these in the last sale. This is just the leftover one. There's this budget tracker envelope that's a little bit grungy. Things to do today list pad. A piece of stationery with a nice dark edge right there. These are appearing very light. I think it's the lighting in here. It's the middle of the day. So it's appearing a little bit lighter than it actually is. We've got a piece of this planner paper, an oval doily with some nice markings on it. These are single sheets, I think. Yeah. Single sheets of these. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 of these with the black and white design on it. Nice medium tea dyed with, and you can see it's a little bit of variety in the color. Some are lighter, some are darker. On one side it has like the little fake stamp, and on the other it has a postmark kind of stampy thing. There is this little, it's out of a map. It's this is the section that wound up in there. So there's that in there. The index page out of the 1992 Phoenix Metropolitan Index for, it was for a street atlas for Phoenix. We've got a piece of 8 by 8 parchment paper, a piece of newsprint, and I think there are several pieces of this green colored cardstock. We've got some stripes, some polka dots, some different polka dots, some still different polka dots, and then we're getting into some, here we go. This has a little grunge on it. That's a little grungy. Piece of cardstock. We've got a couple sheets of orange newsprint, 2 sheets of the orange newsprint, a couple of sheets left over of the sherbet. These were leftovers of the creamsicle paper. That's what it was. That's what we called it. So 2 sheets of the creamsicle paper. You can see this was the outside one, so it's got kind of a hard edge on it. So those will be in there. Let me put those. A couple sheets of dot matrix here. When we get to the end of stuff and we have leftovers, this is usually what I do with them. So a couple of these sheets like this, of this kind of polymer paper, and I think there are 2 sheets of these, the larger size ones. And these are definitely coffee dyed. So that is the whole thing. So this is 44 pieces, mixed from, this is from the last sale we had. I made them for that out of the leftovers. Let me just get this all in here. Stack it up. So this is item number 14, 45 piece tea and coffee dyed mixed grab bag. $6.50 for this one. And it smells a little bit like vanilla. To me, it smells like maple syrup, but it has vanilla in it. Okay. So, so we've done, so I don't come back and let me check off the ones I've done. All right, we're going to move on to item number 2. And those are our music paper packs. This is vintage music paper. Where'd I put it? Here we go. And I have 3 of these available. There are some repeats, so if you buy more than one, you may find some songs in here twice. Okay, so this one's already done. So there are 3 of these, and you can see every pack has 1 or 2 of these very dark ones. The copyright dates on these are 1948 to 1954. Give me a second here. There are 11 pieces total. Each one has 2 of these, I think. Yeah, 2 of these more got the yellowed ones that have more patina. All of them are at least, well, I won't say all. There are a few that have, there may be a pack here that has 1. But most of them are 2, or they're accordion fold 3 pieces. Like this one has 3 pages. I will leave it up to whoever gets it. They all came already with this number on them. I don't know if they were used like for classes or why they had the numbering on them, but a lot of them have that number. Some of them are like this one would need some reinforcing if you were gonna use it as a signature page, but a lot of them are just fine as is. None of them are particularly crumbly. They do have, you know, rubbing on the edges and stuff. Let's see, and this one is 3. Nope, that's one of the 2 ones. So a lot of them are blank on the back side. So that leaves you some journaling space if that's what you want to do. This one has some penciled in notations. I would say that would need to be reinforced as well if you were going to use it as a page in a book, which I think these would be great. But if you fold them, they're not crumbly that way. There's the number there. So it's different music for each pack. This is one of the 3s, and you can see that it's blank on the back. Here we go. I was dancing with someone, and then again the blank, the back. So that gives you some options, you know, in using them. This one is also Singing in the Rain. I think 2 or 3 of these. There were 4 packs, but there are only 3 now. I'm just trying to get this. So I'm not going to show the front and back of everyone, but I will. This one, like some of them do have, because they've obviously been used a lot. But I still think if you folded this down, it's not going to just break off. I think this is another Singing in the Rain one. But there's folds, and they're, they've obviously been well used. So there's 11 sheets in each one. Let's see if I can get the breakdown here. There are 2 yellowed and 9 white ones. And there's a mix of 2 pages and 3 pages. There may be one of these packs that has a onesie in it, because there were a couple that were just 1 page. So let me go ahead and put these back on here. Make sure this is 1. It's hard to tell on. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure I didn't get these 2 mixed up. And then the last one, since we're on item 2 and we've done 3 items, I might be a good time to point out, you can watch this on double speed. I sound hysterical. So those are our yellowed ones. I'm just a jitterbug. Monday morning, a foxtrot. The end of the week of a private secretary. This was the 1-page one. So I think, yeah. In my dreams, Shanghai. If we can't be the same old sweethearts. The sentimental side. Use your imagination. And again, Singing in the Rain. Apparently that was very popular for what I do with the... Oh, here we go. I want these to be on the outside. Let's make sure. There we go. So this is item number 2, vintage music paper pack. Again, the copyright is between, the copyrights as they're written on here are between 1948 and 1954. And these are $4.50 for the 11 pieces. 2 of them are the yellow patina and then the regular white / cream. 3 packs available. So let me slide this in here. And then we'll move on to the next item. All of them shouldn't take as long as these first few items because there was a lot to show. Okay, so 2 is done. Next is item number 4, mint chip, which is a new, I'll do new in air quotes. I was working with the lime green for the Frankie. Oh, don't start that shenanigans. Get back in there. There's no. So I took some tea-dyed paper that I had, and I made some 10 packs. So this is the light green. Let's see this way. On a kind of, it's tea-dyed, but it's a little bit grungy. So this has a little more markings than, say, the last than the creamsicle that we came out with. So it's a nice light green on a tea-dyed with some grunge. So these are 10 packs. So this is item number 4, mint chip. I'm using the tea-dyed portion as the chip. Because I couldn't think of a better name, and Alice had a big headache, so I didn't want to bother her. Sometimes I'm really good with the names, and sometimes I'm not. So there's all that. I've got to tell you, with the tea and the green, some of the places the paper looks a little orangey or peachy. Could also be the kind of tea I used. It wasn't the regular kind I used. So just be aware that it's kind of got a little different color to it. So that's item number 4, the mint chip, which is the light green with on the tea dyed paper. It's a double dip paper, 24 pounds, 10 pieces per pack. I didn't put that in there. 10 pieces. And that's $3 for that per pack. There are 5 of those available. Item number 4, 10 pack of mint chip, which is light green on tea dyed paper, a double dip, 24 pound paper, $3. Okay. Next. Oh, we did have, so this is an item left over from the last sale. There is a pack of the Creamsicle, the tea dyed Creamsicle. Nope, it's just the way the paper looks in this light. So the orange is a little bit darker than the mint chip. There's only 1 pack of this available. So this is item number 5, Creamsicle, light coral with tea on tea dyed paper, double dip, 24 pound paper, $3 for the 1 pack. Okay, I'm trying to go put these in order as we go through. So later I'll be able to 10 piece. Okay. So this is left over from the last sale as well. This is part of the recap. This is that orange paper that has, the line goes from, I don't want to use the tip of the pen, from here to here, and then there's a gap, and then there's a line from here to here. Some kind of list or maybe note-taking paper. I'm not sure. Now the back was originally plain, but the lines bled a little bit. So where they were laid on top of each other, they transferred to the back side. And not all of them are straight, just so that you know. These are a little, you know, you can see they've got some dark, some modeling, some little bit of occlusions. So this is a 10 pack of the lined orange paper. This is the last one of these, and it is $4. Item number 6, 10 piece lined orange paper. For, you know what? Let's match it with the Creamsicle, and we'll go $3 on that one, since it's the last one of its kind. All right. Next up, this is left over from the last sale as well. There is one of these left, 5 pieces of the Memo Paper, the 1970s Thomas Nielsen Inc. publishers. Carla opined that they might have published Bibles, which could be a true thing. I don't know. I never looked into it. They came on like a gummed pad. They're a little bit grungy, especially on the back sides, which the backs are completely plain. If you have a typewriter, you can make up your own memos, ridiculous style, or pertaining to whatever theme of journal that you are making. So 5 pack for 25 cents. This is item number 7. 5 pieces of the 70s era memo pad paper, 25 cents for a 5 pack. Okay. Okay, and then this is, I have quite a few of these. It's 5 pieces. These are from a large road atlas. So let's just show them here. Let's get them all lined up pretty, and then I'll show you a sample. These are tea dyed. I didn't want to grunge up the maps too much. There's I did them round robin style, so there's no, I don't know what's in each pack or anything like that. I think that may be the only one that has a index page in it, though. We'll see. We're gonna look through this one. So these are big atlas pages. I think obviously this one goes this way. Most of them are orientated this way, but I think when you put this in a book, it would make a nice page either in a glue book or, you know, I love to put maps in books. You can see that they're So like that. Oh, and this one does have an index page. So each one may have an index page. They do have they were being bound. And I opted to cut it out and roll it up instead of ripping them out. I do like the torn edges though sometimes. So each pack has 5 pieces. This is item number 8, 5 pieces, large U.S. roadmap atlas pages. There are 11 packs. I'm sorry, there are 10 packs, and they are $2 a piece. So item number 8, 5 pieces, a 5-pack of road atlas pages. 10 available, $2. All right. Next, let me put some check marks here so that later I'm not like check. I said that. Check. Okay. This is new, but I have had tea dyes in the recent sales. This is a 50-pack. Markings from the rack and the dry and the I dry them on a table, and some of them are on racks. So some of them are plain. There are a few lacy ones. There are some with lines on them from like a little square waffle pattern. I'm gonna be doing some polka dotty and muffin tin pages coming up for the fall. I haven't been doing them for a while, but I thought it would be nice to have some for that. There's a few in here also that are from the lace. That's from the waffle pattern. Some of them have some drip on them where I splatter them a little bit. Some of them have pooling marks. So it's a light tea dye with light to medium markings. I don't think there's anything really, really dark, but they're not without some grunge. So this is a 50-pack of tea dye paper with some grunge. The 4-packs typically go for $4. The 25 packs for $10. This is a 50-pack, and we take it back a little bit. A bonus kind of for buying more than 25 sheets at a time. These are $18.50. There are 2 of those available if you are interested. So that's item number 9, 50-pack tea dye with some grunge, 24-pound paper, $18.50. 2 of those available. Now we do have one of each of the scrap packs. Last time this one was kind of a really thin. I think it's 5 by 8. I think that's what it is for this one. I'm gonna give you a separate number for each one. Yeah, this is 5 by 8. These are offcuts, and these are the leftovers from the labels from shipping and stuff. And I found some in a pile, so I was able to make another pad. You can see that there are different sizes because I print from 3 different places: Etsy, PayPal, and mostly I ship with Pirate Ship now. But their labels for UPS and USPS are 2 different sizes. So that leads to different size papers when I cut the papers loose. There may be 1 or 2 that I'm looking. I'm not feeling it. I don't think sometimes there's cardstock in these, but I think this one's all paper. So we'll start with this one. This is and for if you're in the approximately 8 and a little less than 8.5 by the longest one is 6 1/4, but there are some that are 6 or a little bit less. So that's what the size on that is. So it's 25 half sheet scrap paper, tea dyed here. A little bit of markings on a couple of them, but they're not as grungy as some of the others we've had. This is $2.50, and there is 1 of it available. And then, so that is item number 10. 25 pack, a half sheet scrap pack paper, mostly 24-pound, but there is some 20-pound mixed in there. That is $2.50, and there's one. This is the 5x8, so it's 8 long. Well, depending on how you hold it. I thought these would be great for small books. I make lists on them. I will cut them and cut them in half and ink them and put personal notes in different packages and stuff. So I use them for a lot of different things. But they are nice for small journals because you don't have to work. So if you make, where this would work, it's a good way to have some paper and not have to cut it. This is a 25 pack of 5x8 partial page scrap pack. And this one is $2. So item number 11, 25 sheets of 5x8 scrap pages, cutoffs, $2, and there's one of that available if you're interested. Okay, we're almost done. We're getting there. I think there's a total of 17 items in this. And we're already on item 11, and we've done item 14. Okay. 12 is left over from the previous sale. There was 2 of them left. And these are the 14-piece variety pack of the planner refill pages. So I'll just tool through here. Each pack has the same thing. This one's just out of order. So here's some lined ones here. The most of them are the lined ones. And then these ones here, there are 5 at the back of the pack that are a really small print. And those are coffee dyed. They're a little bit grungier than some of the other pages. But they're super fun. I like to put them in various books. I don't mind if I know a lot of people like to have everything lined up. You can hinge them if you want. But when I put this kind of stuff in a journal, I might put 2 or 3 together, like, and then have another one. And I don't mind writing. Sometimes I'll turn the book and I'll write the way the lines are going. I don't mind that at all. I know some people are. Everybody's got a different way they like to do things, and there isn't really a wrong way. I'm just explaining how sometimes I do it. I have some of these already for myself, but we had 2 packs left over at the end of the last sale. So item number 12. Item number 12. 14-piece variety planner pages, planner refill pages, $2.50 for each pack. So 2 packs available, 14 pages. Let's slide those into the back. Okay. So that was item number 12. Okay. One last time, this is the Winter Delights coffee filter set. It is 25 pieces, 5 colors. Let's see if I can do this here. So we've got purple, gray, tentative dawn, this is, I think I know what's wrong. That's what happened. The gray got mixed into the, okay. Sorry about that. So there is gray, purple, gray, tentative dawn. This is a light olive. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're missing a color, aren't we? Are we? I'm confused. Hold on. I got confused last time. Let me read the colors off. There are lavender, tentative dawn, Bemis blue. This is the Bemis blue. It's just really light. I can see where I went wrong here. Okay. Oh my gosh. So that's why I was confused, because it was like they were the way it was going. Okay. It looked like they were together, but they weren't. I'm okay. That one's just a really light Bemis blue. It almost looks like the gray, which which is probably why it wasn't so close to the gray. Let's move those around. Let's do that. It happens sometimes when they're when you lighten them up. So the colors are Lavender, Tentative Dawn, Bemis Blue, Light Olive, and Gray. Oh my gosh, I think I got confused in the live sale too. It's $2 for the 25 pack of Winter Delights coffee filters. It's great. It's a great compliment if you like to use this sort of thing. You can turn them into pockets. You can make flowers out of them. They do work for die cuts. They're relatively sturdy because they are coffee filters. So that is item number 13, 25-piece Winter Delights coffee filter set for $2. There are 3 available, and the 5 colors are Lavender, Tentative Dawn, Bemis Blue, Gray, and the gray may or may not have sparkle in it. I got to be honest with you. Some of it does, some of it doesn't. And then the light olive color. Okay. So let me put that off to the side there. That one is done. So now we're down to item number 16 because we already did 15. And that is this piece of, I showed it in the live where I was making the messy upcycled journals out of paper and folders and envelopes and stuff. This is the fabric I used to reinforce the inside and outside pages. So it is I had less of this because I'd already used some in another project. It's 10.5 by, there's 12. Um, 12. So it's like 18.5 inches. It's it won't fit like one of the big journals like I make, but it is big enough to fit most standards, the regular sizes most people make. So again, it's 10.5 ish. So it's slightly smaller than by 18.5. And that one is oops, I did them out of order again. So item number, no, that's right. Item number, oh, I'm right. Item number 15 is the black and white. It's a newsprint kind of cloth, although you can't really read anything with the pictures and the words. It's $2.50 for this piece, the smaller piece. And then I kept a little chunk of this for myself. That's about the same size. And I kept half of this. This piece is a little bit bigger because I hadn't already used some. So there is that. This is the white. This is item number 16. So this is 15. It's $2.50 for this piece of cloth. This is item number 16. And I don't know if it's because I tore some off the other one both ways. So there's 12 and 10. So this is a little bit wider. 12 and 10 is 22. This is closer to the size of a fat quarter than the other one because that's 12 by, oh yeah, 12, 13, 14. 14, not quite 15. It's like 14 3/4. So you can see, I'm going to move it around a little bit. All of the, so that's the white piece. They've both been tea dyed, light tea dye, no grunge. Oh, I never fold things back the same way once I unfold them. So item number 16 is the white piece of newsprint cloth with photographs, and that is $3.50 for the one piece. I have only one of each, and that's the end of that page. And I think we only have one item on the other side. Yep, and this is the dark purple paper that we had some of. There's a little pack here. It is leftovers. It is 75 pieces, however. So you get, this is one of the darkest purples we've ever had. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the little, I think, hold on, there may be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the glassine, the little glassine envelopes. 5 of the purple coin envelopes. There are 2 of these. Oops, that's bent down, isn't it? 2 of these number 6 envelopes. This is an invitation envelope right here. And there are 1, 2, 3 of those. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 8 index cards. 3 of the glassine bags, the larger size. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the large, I think they're 4 by 8, 4 by 8 tags. Here is the lined notebook paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sheets of that. The sandwich wrap. I can do this. Hard to get them separated sometimes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sheets of the shaped paper. It's a recollections paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. I think there are 5 of the newsprint papers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there are, hold on. That's where the cardstock starts. So this is the 24-pound paper. You can see that it's pretty dark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 of those. And then cardstock 1, 110-pound cardstock. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 11 by 17 paper. It's the 20-pound. There are 2 of these. These came out very weird, so I apologize that they're not the same color, but there was some weirdness there, and I kind of like it. I think it's fun and different. It almost is a purple gray, except for the edges, where this is almost the color of that eggplant we did. Yeah, these were some weird pages. So there are 2 of those. And then I think there are 5 of these dot matrices, which are pretty dark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there are some file folders. And these are 2 different kinds, I think. No, they're all the same. So you've got a left, a center, and a right. And we'll show those inside and out. 1, 2, and 3. This one died pretty evenly. So 77 pieces. It is a full-blown paper pack with the small and the large pieces. The emphasis is kind of on the large pieces here. This is item number 17, 75 pieces, dark purple paper and ephemera kit. It is $21.50 for the kit. Alex gave me this bag. I was out of bags at the time, and it's ginormous. So that is the last item for this first video in the video sale. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. An hour. I'm sorry. I was trying to keep it short. I hope you watched it quickly. So we had 17 items. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you want to request items, you just email me at nefarious.shadow@yahoo.com. It is over on, nope, it's over on the side of the screen over there. And it is in the, I can't do it this way. It's down there in the description box. I'm so retarded sometimes. Oh my gosh. Okay. So yeah, that is our sale for today. To request items, you obviously just email me the item number and a brief description if you can. That way I make less mistakes. There's less confusion for both of us. And I will see you all. I will be live this evening at 7 after Rosemary's Live, and I promise I will be there. I slept straight through last night's live. I apologize. I was so tired, still from Monday, I think. But I will be there for you. I may even be in Rosemary's Live. Who knows? At least part of it. I've got a couple things to do out in the garage. It's time to go out and check the paper. So I hope that you guys are having an awesome week. It is, hey, Wednesday. It's hump day. Yay. For those of you that work a traditional work week, it's almost over. You're past the halfway point. So bright blessings and hugs and hisses to you all. Bye, 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 purple hands. I'm working on the Frankie paper. Have a wonderful evening, and I hope to see you in my live if you are available and awake. That is the end, and we're going to push the button. Push the button. See you soon.